families are about to go on their summer holiday. Some of you might be staying close to home, others perhaps will head to somewhere a little bit more exotic.
Well, in a few years' time, there might be a whole new meaning to the term long haul, because it could be possible to take a flight into space from right here in the UK. 8 places have been shortlisted as potential sites for what's been called a spaceport.
Our science correspondent Pad Ghost has been to visit one of them.
The tranquil North Wales coastline. In a few years' time, tourists could be flocking here to go into space. By 2018, this airfield could be the place that people come to go into orbit. Seems like the stuff of science fiction, but the government really does want to have a launch site for space planes somewhere in the UK. In just a few years, lots of people could be turning up to airports wearing astronaut suits and being sent into orbit. The plan is to convert an existing airfield, such as this one in Llanbedr in North Wales. Space planes could be taking off from this very runway, carrying people and also British-made satellites. There isn't a working space plane yet, but companies are designing them. This one takes off and then fires a spacecraft with tourists into space. And here's another idea, a 2-seater for a joyride. And this space plane can take satellites into orbit and then come back to Earth.
I think the UK has been, played a major role in space ever since we first went into space over 50 years ago now. So we build spacecraft, we build satellites, instruments that go on board. But I think it's probably a little bit hard for people to engage directly with it. So having a spaceport in the UK where stuff is launched directly into space from here will certainly make it much more real for people.
As well as Llanbedr, there are 7 other potential sites. 1 in England and 6 in Scotland. Like many of the possible sites, Llanbedr has seen better days. Once a thriving Ministry of Defence airbase, now shut down and desolate. Locals at the nearby pub reminisce over older, better times. They hope that their airfield will be chosen.
It's recognised as a struggling area within the United Kingdom, so high-tech jobs are totally, to me, the most important thing you can bring into this area.
So you're keeping your fingers crossed?
I'm very much keeping my fingers crossed, yeah. You can be sure of that,
If built, the UK will be the first European centre for space travel, boosting a thriving British satellite industry. Some, though, believe that space tourism is probably a step too far. The launch site will be chosen next year, after which the UK will begin the long-haul journey into space. Pad Ghost, BBC News, Llanbedr.